The best of the best. Right across Australia, the best of the John Laws Week.
Another John Laws Week on the radio. You listen to the man with the golden microphone. You got it all. There were laughs, there was news and a tear or two. There were good vibrations coming right through to you. Through your radio. This is what he said, this is what he did. This is why you laughed, this is why you cried. This is how Lawsy kept you in the know. It happened this week on the John Laws Morning Show. Australia.
Julia Gillard is the Deputy Leader of the Federal Labor Party. As you know, she joins me on the line. Julia Gillard, good morning.
Good morning, John.
Are you a bit concerned at the prospect of a corporate advertising campaign against you? Because it seems the corporate sector is getting a little twitchy.
I'd be concerned if the business community got itself into the political fray. I'd be concerned if they became, if you like, propagandists for Mr Howard. I don't think that that's a wise position for Australian business to put itself in. I understand that they've got policy issues they want to pursue, and I spend a lot of my working days sitting down with people from the business community and talking to them about what they need from government. And sure, we've got some differences on industrial relations, but when we talk about education, for example, they give some of our plans a very big tick. When we talk about broadband, they give our plan a very big tick. We want to continue that dialogue, but look, in election year, the political contest is a pretty hard, fast place to be. It's a contact sport, if you like, and a lot of injuries, and I don't think it's a wise place for Australian business to be out on the field in the fray, getting those injuries on the way through.
Prime Minister of Australia, John Howard, did you get the impression from what you heard that she was threatening the corporate sector?
When you start talking about it being a tough contact sport, that is clearly saying to the business community, look, you stay out of this and leave it to the professionals because you might get hurt. Now, that is quite menacing. And the business community is a lot more restrained in the way it criticises Labor than the unions are in criticising us. I mean, a lot more restrained. I therefore saw in what she said a menace, and I think she deserved what she got from the media because I think it accurately reflected a deep-seated retaliatory mentality inside the Australian Labor Party on these issues.
This is the best of the Lawsy Week.
On July 7, 2005, Jill Hicks was on her way to work on the Piccadilly Line tube train when her life changed and changed dramatically forever. A terrorist bomb exploded in her carriage. Now, somehow, even though she was just metres away from one of the suicide bombers, she survived. But that survival came at a price because of her severe injuries. Both her legs had to be amputated.
Hello, John.
How lovely to talk to you.
Well, what a great pleasure for me.
Oh, that's nice of you. What a wonderful human being you are.
Just an Aussie.
When it happened, were you immediately aware of what injuries you'd sustained?
I had no idea of what had happened because there was no bang, there was no anything. It's just literally like a click, and that was it.
Were your legs severed immediately?
They were hanging on by a thread.
Oh, dear.
I knew that if I panicked, I would be losing too much blood and my heart would be pumping too fast. So I just did everything I could to slow my body down, and I think even miraculously managed to tie the tourniquets at the top of the legs.
You're an amazingly admirable person, and we all do admire you. I'm sure the book is going to intrigue people because it is a very powerful account of the survival of one woman's inspirational journey into a new life, as it's subtitled One Unknown. I hope
Thanks, John.
that you continue to be the strong, wonderful woman that you are.
Thank you so much. That's really lovely and kind.
It happened this week on the John Laws Morning Show.
Well, it's been a while. In fact, it's been 7 years since Jackie Collins came to Australia, and I'm furious with her. We'll forgive her. I mean, she has sold 400 million books, so I suppose she doesn't have to really hurry out to see me, does she?
I've missed you so much, John.
Well, we love having you in Australia, and I know that you do love Sydney.
Well, I love Australian men, too, I must say. They're very kind of hunky.
Do you want somebody to carry your bags on the way back?
I'll see what I can find.
I was volunteering.
Oh, I see.
400 million books.
I look at my body of work now and I'm very proud of myself because I really, and I would like to say that to everybody listening out there, that you've got to follow your dream. And if you follow your dream, sometimes you achieve it.
Jackie, it's terrific to see you.
John, it's always great to see you. I mean, I know we've talked on the phone in the last few years, but seeing you in person means a lot to me.
You're listening to the best of the Lawsy Week.
Adam, good morning.
How you going, mate?
Pretty good.
This is Talkback Radio, so give everyone a chance to have their say, mate.
Adam,
Yeah.
it's my Talkback Radio.
Yeah, that's all well and good.
Yeah, I'll do it the way I want to do it.
Yeah, that's the way it is, and unfortunately, if they have a conflicting view and
No, I don't mind.
conflicts with your advertising commitments, bad luck, eh?
I know. No, they can have conflicting points of view, and they can criticise anything I advertise as long as they like. Doesn't worry me.
You shoot them, or you don't let them have a chance to talk. It's tough luck for them, eh?
I've given you plenty of time to talk, Adam. Eh?
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, John. That's all I wanted to say. I just think you're a miserable old bastard.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. I thought you were sort of a nice young fella. Never mind. Josh Groban is 26 years of age. Can you believe? 15 million albums, 26. And he's in the studio with me now. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning to you. Thanks for having me.
What a voice that is.
Thank you very much.
When did you realise there was something magical about your voice?
When I was younger, I loved music. I loved, banging on the pots and pans and playing the piano and all that. And I loved acting. I thought that I would be doing something in music, but something other than singing. It wasn't until my voice changed, and I was 14 or 15 years old, 13, and I started just admiring other singers. I started really just feeling something so greatly when I would listen to other great voices, and I would try to sing like them, and I'd be around the house and I'd be singing, and eventually I kind of realized I had a voice too. And so my parents were amazing, and that they made sure I got voice lessons and met the right people, and I still am very much a student. There's so much left to learn, but it's been a wild ride.
I think you're a fabulous talent, and they also told me you're one of the nicest young human beings you've met in a day's march. Everybody says what a nice fellow.
Oh, that's nice.
Good to hear, huh?
Cool, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thanks, Josh, very, very much.
Thank you for having me in.
Okay, bye.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. John Laws Week on the radio. When you listen to the man with the golden microphone, you got it all. Right across Australia. There were laughs, there was news, and a tear or two. There were good vibrations coming right through.